7. Quick beats in an icy heart. A catch colt draws a coffin cart. There he goes, and now here she starts. Hear her cry. Flight of the seabirds, scattered like lost words, wheel to the storm and fly. 8. Yet, and yes, there's Cody Pomeray, cutting to work. A new day is dawning in the blue lagoon east over Oakland there. A silent, sad coastline truck trailer sits by a skeletal shed in the soft dawn of all America marching to this last land, this receiving California. The new engine bell is tolling in the yards. The crew clerk's office is still. The dew is on the road again, and as forever, the sleepy rumbling truck goes by. The workman's liquid shuffle boots and big-neck secrecy in the dark morn. It's Cody going deadheading to Watsonville, where he wanted Joanna to live, and the other girls to live, and me to live, and going someday to his grave with Evelyn in his weep. This tree is still by the blue morning stars, just like in Selma, Sabino, and Alabama. I am a fool. The new day rises on the world and on my foolish life. I am a fool. I love the blue dawns over racetracks and made a bet Iowa was sweet like its name. My heart went out to lonely sounds in the misty springtime night of wild, sweet America and her powers. The wetness on the wire fence bolds me to belief. I stood on sand piles with an open soul. I not only accept loss forever, I am made of loss. I am made of Cody too. He who rode a boxcar from New Mexico to LA at the age of 10 with a bread underarm, hanging from the grab iron over the couplings. He who lost his mother at 9. His father was a bum, a wine alcoholic. His brother ignored him, or, as Jim for a few years, condescended to confide his cruelties to him. Gruff partnerships and trainings. Cody knows soft Ben joined in. He sat alone by the railroad track. All the thoughts Cody has while working, the thoughts he jots in pencil, enfolded in bleak Obispo with bleak Buckle and even bleaker Helen. The first day in these yards, when we walked almost arm in arm in the December spring, and everything was all right. Ah, all the mornings you suffer and offer nothing, and forgetfulnesses, and the necessary natural blankness of men. And Cody is blank at last. Tree, tree, tree in the bushy stand, make me a vow. Promise my star of pity still burns for me. Now flights of double-crossing blackbirds come winging across the paleness of the east. The morning star lips in the pale woodshed sky. She shudders and shits sparks of light and waterfalls of droop and moistly hugins up a cunt for cocks of eyes crowing across the fences of golden southern America in her dawn. Goodbye, Cody. Your lips and your moments of self-possessed thought and newfound responsible goodness are as silent. Make as least a noise and mystify with sense and nature. Like the light of an automobile reflecting from the shiny silver pate of a sidewalk tank this very instant, as silent and all this. As a bird crossing the dawn in search of the mountain cross and the sea beyond the city at the end of the land. Adios, you who watch the sun go down at the rail by my side, smiling. Adios, King. 9. Faring thee well now, let your life proceed by its own design. With nothing to tell now, let the words be yours, I'm done with mine. 10. Evening deep, and watching celestial bodies wheel upon the great carousel of western sky. And there, pregnant squaw, swollen mountain belly glowing. How cold it must be to lie across the tops of peaks in snow under insufficient heat of stars. Behold jack pines, Colorado spruce so laden with snow under silver first quarter moon, and my soul is stuck somewhere between Jupiter rising and Altair at the ecliptic. Funny how summer triangle still blazes strong above Indian peaks, and we've already received 2 snows, and it's cold, and breath freezes as soon as it slips from mouth. Yet summer lingers in air, and they float there and form an astrological asterism. Cygnus, the swan, Lyra, the harp, Achaea, the mighty eagle. Alpha stars forming defining vertices by which I still navigate. Altair, Deneb, Vega. Stars shimmer through snow fog, strained like slipping through veil to glimmer and dance on a million grains of sand. No wonder Jack is on my mind. Jack is a transcendentalist at heart, even if he didn't know it. There's Emerson, Henry David, and old Walt in them words, and Jack knew the divine spark is within, not somewhere dangling in the firmament, unattainable like that gold ring. And old Neal is his muse, and never did a spark burn brighter. Oh where is my muse? She is lovely child now, asleep and perchance to dream in cozy house on yonder hill. And I see continental divide, alpenglow, and I know there's no divide between earth and sky, no degrees of separation between mine and Jack's muses, for all rolls in to one. Jack and Neal were dicks. Jack and Neal were blazing human beings. Jack and Neal were walking, talking, writing contradictions, but that's okay, because they contain multitudes. And who am I to judge? Who are you to judge? In a whole world of petty wars, I've got mine, you've got yours. Jack's vision and desolation keeps coming to me here while contemplating the dark side of the moon, Jesus on the cross, Buddha sitting next to the bow tree, Muhammad asleep in a glittering cave, Cowboy Neal at the wheel, and I can't stop thinking of Rumi. So ahead of his time, 14th century poet prophet who could already see we all worship at the same altar. Jack knew this too, and danced his desolate vision across the starry-eyed void of the deep American night. Thank you.
Yeah!
Thanks, Chris. That was very, very nice. Next up,